Let's get started.
I'm Amberly Snyder, and on behalf of myself and Purina, we want to wish you a great conference. Purina is proud to be a long-time sponsor of PAP. We know how grateful we are for our horses, and we're so grateful for all the work you do.
Greetings, I'm Alan Mann from the Adequan IM team at American Region Animal Health. I'm hosting Stories in Stride, a new podcast from Adequan. It provides insight and powerful commentary from people who have achieved success in many different ways across the equine community. These stories will provide hope and encouragement, especially during these challenging times. You can now stream Stories in Stride wherever you get your podcasts for a healthy dose of equine inspiration found in the untold stories of our favorite equestrians. We can't wait for you to join us on this journey. Safe and healthy.
Hello, and welcome to the 2020 PATH International Awards Celebration. We have come together today virtually to celebrate the professionals, volunteers, equines, and participants that make our industry great. We are excited to have this opportunity to connect with our award winners and to all of you. I'd like to say a special welcome to all the regional and equestrian winners and the representatives and families who have logged on to celebrate with us. As we announce winners, any recipient who is with us is welcome and encouraged to write something in the question area to share later with the attendees. And now, it is my honor and great pleasure to introduce the MC for this celebration, the dedicated and hardworking PATH International Board President, Sue Becklenburg.
Good morning, everybody. As Kathy said, we're here today to present PATH International Awards to some very deserving individuals. We've gathered each region's nominees, and I will go through them now with the final awards announced at the end. We know many of you were unable to celebrate your region winners this year due to the suspension of in-person events. So we wanted to take the time today to highlight each of them for their contribution to the industry. So let's get to it. Region 1, Credentialed Professional, Lauren Fitzgerald, High Hopes Therapeutic Riding Incorporated, Old Lyme, Connecticut. This from Lauren Fitzgerald. Thank you so much for selecting me as Region 1's Credentialed Professional of the Year. As you all know, teaching EAS is a group effort, and I am very fortunate to work alongside so many amazing professionals. Congratulations to all of the winners. Equine Dixie, High Horses Therapeutic Riding, Sharon, Vermont. Veterinarian, Dr. Robert Barrett, High Hopes Therapeutic Riding Incorporated, Old Lyme, Connecticut. Volunteer, Elizabeth Liz LeFrancois, Shepherd Meadows Therapeutic Riding Center Incorporated, Bristol, Connecticut. Region 2, Volunteer, Rosemary Gatchell, Freedom Hills Therapeutic Riding Program, Port Deposit, Maryland. Credentialed Professional, Maria Pecuconis, Les Cheval Stables Incorporated, Glenwood, Maryland. Veterinarian, Dr. Eldon Clayman, Chariot Riders, Manchester, New Jersey. Equine, Bell, Therapeutic Riding at Centenary, Track, Hackettstown, New Jersey. Region 3, Credentialed Professional, Eva Finnan, Great Oak Aiken Therapeutic Riding Center, Aiken, South Carolina. Equine, Nomeo, Kiss Me Quick, Loudon Therapeutic Riding Incorporated, Leesburg, Virginia. Veterinarian, Dr. John Sangenario, Equikids, Virginia Beach, Virginia. Volunteer, Chuck Hill, Horsepower Therapeutic Learning Center, High Point, North Carolina. Region 4, credentialed professional, Jessica Morehouse, Potter's Ranch, Union, Kentucky. Equine, Astrid, Central Kentucky, Riding for Hope, Lexington, Kentucky. This from Emily Dent. Thank you, Path International, on behalf of Astrid and all of her participants for recognizing the tremendous impact Astrid has had on the Central Kentucky Riding for Hope community. All of us here are thrilled to have such a caring and charismatic equine recognized for her decade of service and could not imagine a better way to honor our sweet Astrid. Volunteer, Wendy Pearson, Potter's Ranch, Union, Kentucky. Veterinarian, Dr. Sasha Hill, Fieldstone Farm Therapeutic Riding Center, Chagrin Falls, Ohio. From Sasha Hill. In gratitude of Path International in Region 4, I would like to wholeheartedly thank you for selecting me as the Region 4 Veterinarian of the Year. I was honored and humbled to even be nominated amongst so many other great, hardworking veterinarians. I don't think I'm alone in those thoughts, but Fieldstone Farm and the many other Path International centers have given so much love and care daily to their students that I feel that I am receiving so much more than this award. The horses, teachers, faculty, and staff teach me, and I am so proud to get to work alongside them. I am truly grateful, and thank you for holding this presentation. Be well, stay safe, and have a happy holiday and New Year. Region 5. Credentialed Professional, Jen McElroy, Shangri-La Therapeutic Academy of Riding, STAR, Lenoir City, Tennessee. Equine, Devon, Equine Assisted Therapies of South Florida, Boca Raton, Florida. Volunteers, Lee and Jenny Schroeder, Naples Therapeutic Riding Center, Naples, Florida. Veterinarian, Dr. Scott Swearden, Vinceremos Therapeutic Riding Center, Loxahatchee, Florida. Region 6. Credentialed Professional, Sandra Faust, Three Gates Incorporated, Oregon, Wisconsin. Equine, Here's My Mercedes, Three Gates Incorporated, Oregon, Wisconsin. Veterinarian, Dr. Margaret Fauver, Horse Sense, La Crosse, Wisconsin. Volunteer, Linda Knutson, River Valley Riders, Woodbury, Minnesota. Region 7. Credentialed Professional, Therese Klinger, Brave Hearts Therapeutic Riding and Educational Center, Harvard, Illinois. Equine, Get a Grip, Horses of Hope Riding Center Incorporated, Baxter Springs, Kansas. Veterinarian, Dr. Ashley Wegman, New Kingdom Trail Riders, Sherrard, Illinois. Volunteer, Pete Steiger, Brave Hearts Therapeutic Riding and Educational Center, Harvard, Illinois. Region 8. Credentialed Professional, Shayna Bolton, Sire Incorporated, Houston, Texas. Equine, Jessie Enchanted Proof, Jessie, Compadres Therapy Incorporated, El Paso, Texas. This from Joy Ferguson. Compadres Therapy Incorporated is humbled and delighted that our four-legged staff member, Jessie, was selected as Region 8's Equine of the Year. Jessie, a 23-year-old registered Arabian mare, is an incredible soul who works with our staff, volunteers, and clients in a remarkable manner. Jessie has, for more than 12 years, made a positive impact on the innumerable individuals and families in Texas and New Mexico. Jessie is a beloved and treasured member of our team, and our hearts are filled with warmth and gratitude for her recognition. Veterinarian, Dr. Kenton Arnold, Equest, Dallas, Texas. Volunteer, Kathy Weirs, Born to Be, Therapeutic Equestrian Center, Aubrey, Texas. Region 9. Credentialed Professional, Katie Rohr, Animals as Natural Therapy, Bellingham, Washington. This from Katie Rohr. What an honor. The 16-year-old in me is quite astounded that I am doing the dream job that I dreamed of, and is now being recognized so highly for it. I'm beyond grateful to my amazing team of two-legged and four-leggeds at Animals as Natural Therapy who have taught me, laughed with me, planned with me, dreamed with me, and held me when things got tough. What a beautiful moment in the strange year that has been 2020. Equine, Henry T. Fjord, Henry, Northwest Therapeutic Riding Center, Bellingham, Washington. Veterinarian, Dr. Sierra Dedeker, Ride for Joy Therapeutic Riding Program, Caldwell, Idaho. Volunteer, Donna Young, Healing Rains Therapeutic Riding Center, Bend, Oregon. This from Donna Young. Thank you, Path International, for giving me this honor. I accept it on behalf of all those unrecognized volunteers who give so much of themselves to help others. Volunteering at Healing Rains has added value to my life and has made me a better person. Thank you, Healing Rains and Path International, for allowing me to be part of something so special. Region 10. Credentialed Professional, Liz DeCock, Hearts and Horses Incorporated, Loveland, Colorado. This from Liz DeCock. I'd like to thank Path International for the honor bestowed upon me with this award. I feel privileged to be working at Hearts and Horses in an industry that I enjoy. I look forward to an exciting future as EAS grows and flourishes. Thank you very much. Equine, Varsity of Lexington, Varsity, Hearts and Horses Incorporated, Loveland, Colorado. Veterinarian, Dr. Jody Morris, Stable Strides, Elbert, Colorado. Volunteer, Carol McKinnon, Hearts and Horses Incorporated, Loveland, Colorado. Region 11. Credentialed Professional, Amanda Prestily Belka, Renaissance Healing and Learning Center, Cotali, California. Equine, Rootin' Tootin' Ridge Delight, Ridge, Happy Trails Riding Academy, Visalia, California. Veterinarian, Dr. Kelly Zaytunian, BOK Ranch, Woodside, California. Volunteer, Jennifer Weinman, Xenophon Therapeutic Riding Center, Orinda, California. What an impressive list of horses and humans. From all those worthy individuals, the judges were tasked with choosing the overall winners, and we thank them. Let's start by honoring this year's Path International Credentialed Professional of the Year. This award is sponsored by Markel Insurance, and the winner is Maria Pekukonis from Le Cheval Stables Incorporated, Glenwood, Maryland. It is a rare gift to encounter someone who lives what they teach and believes in their work so fully. That is what one parent had to say about Maria Pekukonis. Maria is patient, kind, loving to her students, and she finds joy in all the accomplishments at Le Cheval Stable. At the center, Maria has effectively worked with many disabilities, ability levels, and behavioral issues, always with a smile on her face and genuine compassion and concern for the individuals. She has found ways to encourage growth in many aspects of their lives, including promoting independence, communication skills, physical ability, teamwork, following instructions, horsemanship skills, caring for animals, and trying new activities and skills. She is creative, inclusive, and finds appropriate activities for every participant. One example shows not only Maria's skill, but also her heart. She worked with one gentleman with autism who required full assistance to mount and dismount. He rode with the assistance of 2 sidewalkers and communicated with his device. Before long, he was able to mount and dismount independently with standby assistance, riding only with a lead walker, and using words and vocalizations to respond. He went from refusing to wear his helmet to putting it on independently and waiting to enter the barn or ring. One mother wrote, "We are extremely fortunate to have Maria work with our daughter at the center. Our family would do just about anything to show her how grateful we are for everything she does for our daughter, the horses, and the community." Maria, we are grateful for your work on behalf of Path International and are proud to name you the Path International Certified Professional of the Year.
Good morning. This is Maria from Le Cheval Stable here in Glenwood, Maryland, sending a thank you to PATH International for a credentialed professional of the region and for the year. My heart is really warmed from the individuals that nominated me. Thanking Lisa Clow from PUI, which stands for Progress Unlimited Incorporated in Baltimore County area, and all the parents and staff that supported me. I just have a message, and this is Nell. She would like to join us. She's having her breakfast. I found a really good quote that I'd like to just read quickly. Hopefully it will be shared for all to reflect upon. Don't give up on this year. Keep fighting for the good. Keep showing up. Keep loving. Keep giving back. Keep being kind and being brave. Keep caring. Keep trying new things. Keep showing grace. Keep on. The world needs you. The world needs you to believe in the good. And thanks again, and wishing you all a wonderful holiday, and we're trudging on to 2021. It's going to be a great year. Thanks.
Congratulations, Maria. Well, we all know we wouldn't be celebrating anything today without our partners, the equines, the horses, ponies, minis, donkeys, and mules who quietly go about working their magic every day. So next up is our Equine of the Year Award, co-sponsored by Purina and Equus Foundation. The 11 regional equines will be inducted into the Equus Foundation Horse Stars Hall of Fame and should expect communications from them about that exciting news. The Horse Stars Hall of Fame was established by the Equus Foundation and the United States Equestrian Federation, USEF, in 2013 to celebrate the extraordinary talent of horses and their magical and powerful bond with people. The national equine winner will also receive a $1,000 grant from Equus Foundation to benefit an equine charity on its equine welfare network selected by the center of the national winner. This year's winner is from Region 3, Nomeo. Nomeo is from Loudon Therapeutic Riding, Inc. in Leesburg, Virginia. If there is a representative from Nomeo Center, feel free to write something in the questions area and we will share with the attendees. When you think of a unicorn, you think of a magical, beautiful creature that brings joy to all, said Catherine Blaine, Program Director at Loudon Therapeutic Riding. I think the same thing and am so thankful that I get to work with a pony that brings his magic and beauty to the arena every day. With Nomeo, I have witnessed first words, independence, and pure joy. Joy from the riders, the families, the volunteers, and the instructors. Many equines in this work have a special quality that connects them to participants who desperately need their calm demeanor and intuitive disposition. The words of one parent testifies to the exceptional partnership between her son and Nomeo. Our son, age 3.5, had so many medical diagnoses, the world felt uneven beneath our feet. He could not walk without constantly falling due to dystonia. He could not speak or find the words or get his mouth or tongue to cooperate. He screamed and cried from his neurons firing so rapidly due to his sensory processing disorder. His arms and legs were battered and bruised from multiple weekly IV infusions to restore a piece of his immune system. As parents, we constantly juggled feeling frightened, misplaced, isolated, always searching for something new to help. 5 years ago, we found that something new in wise eyes and a knowing soul. An equine who had donned a saddle with PECS cards to adapt to the nonverbal state of our son. He made eye contact with our son, and you could almost touch the transformation in him. And for the first time, our son gained an understanding like none I have ever seen. He was accepted by this gentle, magical equine in a way never paralleled. Nomeo should really be dubbed a Pegasus, because with his gentle countenance and unbelievable insight, he taught our son to fly. Nomeo, we are proud to name you the PATH International Equine of the Year.
We do have a thank you from Nomio's group. So Loudon Therapeutic Riding and Nomio are honored and humbled to accept this distinguished award. He is a worthy representative of all the amazing equines serving in centers around the world, while having served people of all ages and abilities for over a decade. We are so grateful for this amazing pony, all he has given and continues to give each and every day. We are so very honored. Nomio is magical in his ability to change lives. Many children have spoken their first words, "Walk on, Nomio," on his back.
Now let's celebrate the 2020 PATH International Veterinarian of the Year, sponsored by American Regent Animal Health, makers of Adequan. American Regent generously awards each of the regional winners 5 boxes of Adequan, and the overall winner receives 20 boxes for use at their center. The PATH International Veterinarian of the Year is from Region 7, Dr. Ashley Wegman, New Kingdom Trail Riders, Sherrard, Illinois. If Dr. Wegman or someone from her center is on, please feel free to write something in the question area for us to share. Veterinarians at PATH International Centers are a special breed. Take Dr. Wegman. Dr. Wegman volunteers 100% of her time and is always available. Monica Sauer said, this fall, one of our horses came in from pasture with a puncture wound. We were able to FaceTime with Dr. Wegman, and she walked the staff through cleaning the wound and infection protection. She is a vital asset to our center. She is an outstanding advocate for New Kingdom trail riders, even developing relationships with a variety of organizations to get injectables and other medications donated in order to keep costs at a minimum for the center. In addition to saving the center thousands of dollars annually by donating her invaluable time and getting donations, she also plans to become more involved as a horse handler during lessons. Dr. Wegman, please accept our grateful thanks as we name you PATH International Veterinarian of the Year.
Our next award honors a group of individuals who put all of their heart into their centers, the volunteers. The Volunteer of the Year is from Region 10, Carol McKinnon. Carol is from Hearts and Horses, Loveland, Colorado. If Carol or someone from the center is on with us, please feel free to write something in the questions area for us to share. This lady is amazing. She exemplifies the heart of our center. Outstanding volunteer. These are just a few things Hearts and Horses have to say about Carol McKinnon. Emmy Soika, volunteer manager, said, she is not only a patient, caring teacher for those clients who work with her, but she's also a strong mentor for incoming volunteers, offering her areas of expertise to fellow volunteers in classes and workshops. Because she cares deeply about the center's mission, Carol also works on fundraising efforts. She joined the center's gala committee 4 years ago and immediately took on a leadership role. Her communication skills made her the top pick for liaison between the venue staff and the committee. Specifically, she helped rework marketing materials, signage, the layout, and helped in every aspect, including recruiting new donors who have stayed committed to the center. As an event with over 700 attendees, it takes countless hours of time over 9 months of planning, and Carol has been instrumental in its success. Her open and welcoming personality allows her to facilitate powerful bonds between participants and their horses. While working with one participant for 6 years, she has sought new avenues to help him succeed, empowering him through the path of self-discovery. She is largely why the participant experiences joy while learning and feels safe and desires to continue participating. Her infectious dedication to serve with passion and compassion is met with efficiency and authenticity, and she more than deserves to be named the 2020 PATH International Volunteer of the Year.
This great lady is with us today. Congratulations, Carol. Hi, this is Carol McKinnon, a volunteer at Hearts and Horses. Thank you so much for this amazing award. I am privileged to work beside the most caring and talented volunteers, staff, board members, and equines. Thank you. And a member from Hearts and Horses, we are so happy for Carol to receive this honor. We love her.
So, why do all these extraordinary individuals we've celebrated here put in so much heart and effort? The answer is simple. It's all for the wonderful center participants, and we honor 3 of those incredible equestrians today.
First up is the youth equestrian from Region 11, Violetta Rolfe. Violetta is from Xenophon Therapeutic Riding Center, Orinda, California. We have a video to share, but if Violetta or someone from her center would like to write something in the questions area, we will also share that with attendees. When Violetta first came to Xenophon Therapeutic Riding, she was very timid, quiet, and insecure. She was hesitant to speak, but as time progressed, the horse helped build her confidence, and as her equestrian skills grew, so did her trust in herself. Soon she was laughing, talking, and really enjoying herself. It was a thrill for all at the center to see her blossom from a shy individual to a young lady who was growing in her poise and self-reliance. Violetta has a wonderful attitude and is willing to try whatever challenges are presented to her. She is open and responsive to new ideas, and that has helped her to become the accomplished, independent equestrian she is today. Her care for her horse is touching, and she has a positive, refreshing attitude with not only her horse, but other individuals. She has become more able to converse freely with not only her horse, but with sidewalkers and instructors. Violetta always has a smile on her face when she visits the center and can hardly wait to see her horse and start riding. She wants to be a good rider and works very hard at it. Rachel Bloom, Xenophon staff member, said, she is a joy to work with, and each day brings another positive change. She truly deserves this award.
Violetta, which is your favorite horse at Xenophon?
Ribbon,
Why?
because it's fun, he's fast, and he listens to me.
Do you have anything to say to everyone who works at Xenophon?
Oh, thank you. I get there a lot.
When Violetta first came to Xenophon, she was shy, quiet, and timid. I'd tell her all the time during her lesson, "Speak up, your horse can't hear you." And in no time, she was able to speak up, and she would laugh. And she even told jokes. I watched her confidence grow as her equestrian skills improved. The 2 years that I spent working with her were an absolute joy. I loved working with her, and she was never afraid of any challenge I threw at her. She has become a lovely young lady and an absolutely wonderful equestrian. She richly deserves this award. So congratulations, Violetta, for getting PATH's Equestrian Youth Rider of the Year. Boy, I'm so proud of you, and congratulations.
We do have Danielle here on behalf of Xenophon. On behalf of Xenophon, we are so proud of Violetta and her accomplishments. She is a beautiful rider and a joy to work with, teach, and be in her presence. Her instructor, Wanda, says, as her instructor, I am so proud of her progress.
Congratulations, Violetta.
The 2020 PATH International Adult Equestrian of the Year hails from Region 9, Justin Groza. Justin is from Healing Reins Therapeutic Riding Center, Bend, Oregon. If Justin or someone from the center is with us, please feel free to write something in the questions area that we can share with participants. When I first met this equestrian, he was actually not a rider, said Healing Reins instructor Anvia Hampton about Justin Groza. He was coming to the facility to groom and care for our herd. Each week, he spent hours giving extra attention to the horses. As the months progressed, Justin, the non-rider, began casually joking about riding, saying, "I would ride if only it were warmer." As summer approached, his internal debate continued. Then one day he looked at Anvia and said, "I just watched a video of a woman with paraplegia who not only rode a horse, but participated in barrel racing." He sighed and said, "I guess if she can rodeo, I can ride." Weeks later, Anvia assisted in his first ride. He took several deep breaths and was lifted onto the horse. Sitting at this new height, he looked shaken, but bravely joked and reassured Anvia that he was good. As the ride ended, he laughed and said, "Man, my palms were so sweaty, I thought the reins were going to slip right through my hands." Anvia said, "My heart filled with pride and amazement as I regarded this remarkable journey. Our devoted groom had become a rider, and I was truly inspired." This versatile cowboy now comes twice per week to volunteer and ride. He is so flexible and willing to do anything asked of him. He is extremely encouraging and supportive of his classmates and is just an all-around pleasure to work with. In a short time, he has accomplished so much. Justin, keep riding. And thank you for being the Path International Adult Equestrian of the Year.
Hello from Justin and the Healing Reins team. We are watching and celebrating this wonderful accomplishment. Thank you, Path International, for this wonderful opportunity.
Congratulations, Justin. And now it's time for the Path International Equine Services for Heroes Award. Our military service personnel have fought to preserve our freedom, and for many at a very dear cost. Path International is proud to celebrate this community of veterans and active service personnel. This year's winner is from Region 10, Jonathan Brown. From Stable Strides in Elbert, Colorado. If Jonathan or someone from his center is with us, please feel free to write something in the questions area that we can share. Hello. I can't help myself. I thought I would chat with everyone because this is one way for us to be connected when we can't be in person. And I don't know about you, but it does my heart good to go through the script, to go through all of the wonderful people that have been nominated, the equines that have been nominated, to really be reminded who makes up our community, who are the ones out there either providing the service or receiving the service, and what a difference the work each of you does, including the work the participants do, what a difference it makes in everybody's life. And it looks like we are up and going. Services for Heroes Award, and this year's winner is from Region 10, Jonathan Brown. Jonathan is from Stable Strides in Elbert, Colorado. If Jonathan or someone from his center is with us, please feel free to write something in the questions area that we can share. Commitment, perseverance, focus, and dedication to a mission are attributes of many military personnel, and that includes our award recipient, Jonathan Brown. Chester DeAngelis, program director at Stable Strides, said, "During his time working with our center, Jonathan has demonstrated patience, resilience, and a genuine sense of care and consideration for his equine partner. He has a quiet confidence that he brings to his relationship with his horse, who has had a history of trauma as well. He is able to stay present with her, reading her cues to recognize when she is struggling to feel safe, and to be the calm foundation she needs to work through her fears. In the process of building a bond with this horse, He has become better able to accept and recognize his emotions, triggers, and fears. By helping her through struggles, he is able to see his own challenges in a different light and attend to them in a healthy way. Jonathan is able to relate the lessons he learns with his horse to his everyday interactions with his family and friends. As Chester said, this is one of those beautiful instances where the participant and the horse both gain so much from their therapeutic relationship. He has been able to establish an amazing connection with his equine partner. Each week, they work together to tackle obstacles that are both prevalent for Jonathan and for his horse. He leads this particular equine through her own challenges through desensitization training. During the process, he is able to maintain a calm demeanor and shows perseverance with completing tasks and learning new skills. When he first began at Stable Strides, it was clear he was able to take on skilled tasks based on his commitment, not only to his growth, but the growth of his horse. Since beginning sessions, Jonathan has made tremendous progress in his personal life, has completed some of his treatment goals, and has helped his horse come out of her shell and experience a wealth of activities she would not have been able to complete without Jonathan's help. Jonathan is an excellent example of the relationships that can be built and the changes that can be made through partnership with an equine. Thank you, Jonathan, for your service. We are proud to award you the PATH International Equine Services for Heroes Award.
To present the PATH International James Brady Professional Achievement Award, please welcome a past recipient of this award, Casey Henry.
The PATH International James Brady Achievement Award is given to a person who has made significant contribution to the industry of equine assisted activities. For those of you who don't know, James Brady was the press secretary to the US President Ronald Reagan, who was shot during an assassination attempt in 1981. The failed attempt paralyzed Brady, who as part of the physical therapy began his therapeutic riding with his horse. He said riding helped him improve his balance and muscle control more than traditional therapy. Brady was an ally of then NARA, and subsequently the association named its most prestige award in his honor. Winners of this award are recognized for demonstrating the highest ethical behavior in their personal and professional life, for possessing proven leadership and dedication through delivery of service, educational contribution, support and promotion of the industry, by bringing innovative ideas to fruition, for creating collaborations and partnerships to advance the work in EAS, and for enhancing the success and knowledge of others in the association. Thank you to our panel of judges who made this year's most excellent selection based on those criteria. This year, PATH International is extremely proud to present this award to an outstanding leader in the field, Teresa Morris. Where do we even begin to celebrate this wonderful person whose contemporaries repeatedly described as the epitome of professionalism and integrity? I'm told the hardest part about writing something to say about Teresa today was choosing from 33 pages of testimonials and accolades submitted by her nominators, her peers. Today, we honor this lifelong equestrian with a deep love of family and horses, caring for both with her whole heart and soul. This is a much loved and respected woman, inspiring thousands of volunteers, students, parents, and staff members with her own enthusiasm, professionalism, and personal positive attention. It is countless times that individuals have told of the influence Teresa Morris has had on the very direction of their lives. Teresa's dedication to our industry has spanned 3 decades. Sorry, Teresa. Touched centers from coast to coast and thousands of professionals. She is a Path International certified advanced instructor with her CTRI designation and an advanced leader evaluator, registered lead evaluator, and lead site visitor. She has served on too many Path International committees to list, most notably Programs and Standards, Oversight Grievance Review Panel, Business Model Task Force, 2010 CEO Search Committee, and she was regional representative, just to name a few. She's a life member, frequent generous donor who served on Path International Board and was president of Path from 2008 to 2010. She has a thorough understanding of Path International standards, upholding them to a T, and she verbally supports them in every environment, 100% of the time, and in every discussion, and in her every action. She's always encourages professionals in the therapeutic riding horsemanship to pursue Path International membership, additional certifications, and to have their program accredited. She consistently demonstrates the highest level of professionalism and support to the association's work. Ross Braun, past president, said, Teresa is an amazingly sharing, talented, generous person. She was a major contributor to Path International's 50th anniversary celebration and made it possible for a number of past presidents and leaders of our association to attend the spectacular event. I had the pleasure of inviting some of the past presidents and know that Teresa's support was instrumental in their attendance. Her dedication to Path International and equine assisted services continues to create a powerful organization. Well said, Ross. I also personally have had the honor to work with Teresa for many decades. I can say that I would choose Teresa to work with me on any EAS project over most anyone else that I know. She is always fair, creative, strategic, open-minded, fun, surprising, inspiring, compassionate, dedicated, knowledgeable, experienced, and a talented collaborator of diverse people and ideas. She's an ideal leader. She's an ideal friend. Never one to do anything half-heartedly, I can affirm that when Teresa first became involved at a center in the 1990s as an instructor and volunteer director, she increased the number of volunteers by 1,000%. Her influence out in the field has been immeasurable. She co-founded Milestones Incorporated, a Path International premier accredited center in Highlands Heights, Kentucky. She is one of the 3 original staff founders of the current Fieldstone Farm Therapeutic Riding Center, a PAC in Chagrin Falls, Ohio. She founded the Therapeutic Horsemanship Major and Premier Accredited Center at Lake Erie College in Ohio. More recently, she was the founder of the new Path International Member Center in Step with Horses, focusing on improving mental health. She serves on their board as a vice president and governance committee chair. Melissa Hauserman from InStep says, Teresa is the most dedicated EAS practitioner and supporter I know. She is truly visionary, constantly exploring the boundaries of the industry and looking for new innovative ways to bring horses into the lives of more people. In fact, no job is too small or insignificant for her to embrace, and no project is too large to tackle. Teresa has big expectations for herself and for those whom she aligns. To her, the sky is the limit when it comes to connecting people in need to horses. She truly is able to see outside the box and conceptualize how to fill the need. Lynette Stewart, the executive director of Fieldstone Farm, who has known Teresa for 28 years, stated, because Teresa is a visionary person, she has come up with many new programming ideas that have benefited our participants in many ways. I will never forget the day that she sat in my office and we talked about our vocational education program. She said to me, if students can come to Fieldstone and find success in their job training, but then return to their schools and struggle with their academic program, why can't we just keep them here all day and provide both vocational training and their education? Lynette's response was that we are not a school and we can't be a school. Teresa, of course, responded, why not? Now, 14 years later, the Gateway High School, located in an addition to Fieldstone Farm's main building, is a highly successful model of an alternative classroom and has had 79 students receive their high school diplomas. None of that would have happened without Teresa. James Brady Award recipient and past board president Kitty Stahlsberg said, her commitment and dedication to this field are evident in the journey Teresa has taken. Her passion for the profession is evident in her continued work on committees and advocacy at every level. Teresa has a profound understanding for the variances within our field. From small all-volunteer programs to large multi-site centers, she effectively advocates for the profession. Her vision is one of long-term sustainability for our field through increased recognition for both our standards of practice and the qualities of professionals delivering the service. To that end, she has dedicated her life to promoting awareness and professional recognition, both within and outside of the field. Teresa has left a lasting mark on this growing, vital industry through her strong belief and firsthand knowledge. Lori Renker, another James Brady Award recipient, recalled a time when Teresa shared this tale about the criticality of teamwork. The key element is trust. Trust for the leader and trust for each other. She told Lori this story about a man who got his car stuck in the deep mud and a farmer who got him out of the ditch with his mule. Warwick can get you out of the ditch, said the farmer, pointing to the old mule standing in the field. The man looked at the decrepit old mule and figured that he had nothing to lose. The farmer hitched up Warwick to the car and shouted, pull Fred, pull Jack, pull Ted, pull Warwick, and the mule pulled that car right out of the ditch. The man was amazed and asked the farmer why he called all those names before he called Warwick. The farmer grinned and said, old Warwick is just about blind. As long as he believes he's part of that team, he doesn't mind pulling. Who wouldn't be glad to have her on their team? As Lynette Stewart also pointed out, Teresa never wants to be recognized for her efforts. And she would absolutely hate the fact that we've submitted our nominations for this award. She does what she does because she believes in the values of what EAS offers to our participants and their families. I believe when someone has a passion for what they do and they are willing to share what they know as freely as they do, it's because they are deeply invested in the greater good, and what comes out of it. Teresa has given so much good to our industry over so many years. She most certainly deserves to be honored for all that she has done. We extend our most sincere gratitude to you, Teresa, and our congratulations. Now we have a video from our newest James Brady Award honoree, Teresa Morris.
Hi friends, I miss you all a whole lot. I am very honored and humbled, so humbled to accept the James Brady Award. It has been quite the journey. And I've had so many people help me and teach me, guide me, ask me hard questions, show me different ways to think about things along the way. And I won't try to name them all, but I want to thank you all. And the reason I can't name everybody is because I don't know everybody. Every time I go on a site visit for accreditation, I learn something new from a volunteer or a parent or an administrator. Every time I'm an evaluator for a certification, I come up with different lesson plans. Every workshop I've ever been to, I've always taken something away from it. Every workshop I've taught, somebody's always taught me something back. Going to the conferences is fabulous, and I sit at a breakfast with people I don't know, and I'm just thrilled by their passion and their cool ways to solve problems at their programs. I think the all-encompassing thing to do would be to thank PATH for bringing us all together. And I miss you all so, so much. I wish we could have conference again soon, hopefully in Charlotte next year in October, right? And in lieu of a celebration, I would like to propose that we create a fund for higher education students to be able to attend conferences and experience what we've experienced in the past. And to that end, I will make the first donation to that fund. I love you all. Take care, stay safe.
Congratulations, Teresa. It's really not fair that I have to wrap this up, I guess, after your video. It is great to see you, and I am honored and so proud to call you my colleague and friend. As Casey read through the various things we pulled out of the nomination, what you have contributed to this industry is unparalleled, and you so deserve the James Brady Award. And we are pleased to honor you with the establishment of the New Generation Higher Education Scholarship Fund. And the fund has a great start, with over $4,000 donated by just a few of Teresa's colleagues and friends. Thank you, everyone. Thank you to everyone who nominated, and congratulations to all of our winners. It has been a gift to share in the joy of honoring all of you. You represent all that is good in equine assisted services, from the service providers, including the equines, to the participants, to the volunteers. You all make us a strong community, so thank you. And special thanks to our PATH International sponsors who have continued to support us, and all of the members and credentialed professionals. They celebrate these winners and also offer their congratulations. Thank you all for spending this time together and celebrating the horses and humans that are a part of this wonderful PATH International community. Thank you.